Welcome to episode 305 of Flight
Football.
and Hang Out.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Mike. How you doing, Dave?
Better than most, not as good as some. How are you?
Excellent.
Good. Good. All right. Excellent. Anything happen?
No.
Anything good? No.
Got the grass cut today. That's
Nice.
a plus. Coach Truckle scrapped the last walkthrough.
Way to go, Coach
And
Truckle.
Saturday, 7:15 is the scheduled start time. We probably won't kick off till closer to 8 under the lights. Exhibit number 277 on how fast life goes by. I think the season started October 12th, August 12th. Done in a jiffy.
Yeah. Yep.
And
Crazy.
unbelievable how fast it goes by.
Right.
It's just amazing.
But we still can't get to this point where we can stop mowing our lawn.
No, while I was cutting today, I did the math in my head. I'm like, okay, next week is the week of 10/20, 10/27, 11/3, 11/10, 11/17. I figure bare nuts minimum 5 for the front and side, and wishful thinking is 2 for the backyard. More than likely, it'll be 3 for the backyard. And like I say, 5 is probably a wishful thinking count.
Right.
It'll probably end up being about 7 times. But
I'm sure there's an app for that, some kind of algorithm somebody's come
Yes.
up with. If
There's-
you ever want to stop doing the math.
well, the math was just counting the calendar days in my head.
I know. It's all good. You're a numbers
that's
guy.
the-
You got to do that for work. So
Well, and not
just
only-
a habit.
Not only that, I'd like to I got to pass the time about way. And note to self and to you and to the listeners, remind me when I'm bitching about my lawn.
Yeah.
Apparently my lawn is just like a late bloomer. Just like the trees, and I'll have leaves on my tree until mid-November.
Yeah.
And then I'll start losing them.
Yeah.
So that's always a borderline. Am I going to get all the leaves raked before the snow comes? So that's always a challenge. But like, remember how fucking mad I was at the one spot on the side lawn that the
Right. Yeah. You were
whoever
gonna
services my lawn, I was going to say True Green, but that's who I'm switching to next year. Unless you can get a refer a friend from Garpeel, then I'll go that route.
Oh, okay.
So anyway,
Yeah.
but it was it's too shady. That's why it doesn't grow there. Well, it's still fucking shady, and now it's immaculate.
Right.
So when everybody else's grass comes in March and April, my shit doesn't hit its stride till late May apparently. So anyway, where do we got here?
What do we
I
got?
think it's Corrections Corners here, right?
Yeah.
No, that's Rim Shot. Idiot. No. I think a pod first, a Corrections Corner on a fuck you.
Oh, really?
My fuck you was to my man Dan Campbell. Remember he was bitching about Bad Bunny being
Yeah.
and Liz informed me when she was listening that's what do they call it? Clickbait, or fake news, basically.
Fake news. Okay, yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm
there's
like-
a lot of. Well, we're
I'm
going to talk
thinking-
about that later.
I'm thinking when she said that, I'm thinking, well, how the fuck do you know? You don't follow football. What do you know? She said she saw blah blah, did it, and then anyway, they also got Jason Kelsey. Because they said Jason Kelsey said the same thing about Bad Bunny. He said, I normally don't reply to these, but I thought this was important. Don't ever think I said anything unless it's from one of my verified social platforms.
Sure.
So apparently Dan Campbell really didn't give a fuck, nor should he have.
No.
But everybody knows how I do like Dan Campbell. So Corrections Corner, Dan, I was wrong. Apologies. No fuck you, rescinded. So
That's awesome.
You never really had to correct. I don't think in 305 episodes we've ever had to correct a fuck you.
No, I don't think so either.
And no, this is not one of the tastings for anybody that's watching. I'm just drinking.
Getting a head start.
Yes. With a 10%er.
Hang on to your hats, folks. Buckle up.
But anyway.
All right.
So our first beer, tastings 2 and 3, Dave.
Yeah.
Quite honestly, we may have had, and I didn't look up to see what we rated them in the past.
I've got to get that. I've got a plan. I've got a plan for getting our website and our database up. So
well, it's not even that. Sometimes like you go into whether it be Opperman's Ideal, wherever, and it's like 8% double IPA. Have I had that before? I don't know how many double IPAs have we had? 300 episodes, 3 beers and episodes. We're pushing 1,000 different tastings.
Yeah.
We're bound to have a repeat.
Yeah.
Some intentional.
Oh, we've had many so far.
Yeah, so anyway, but the first tasting tonight is Diesel 313, an Imperial Deepa from Eastern Market Brewing Company, a microbrewery in guess where, Dave?
Detroit, Michigan.
Hence the 313. And at Opperman's, they had a hole in the cooler. They had a bunch of 4-packs, probably 2 shelves worth. And I don't think I've ever heard of Eastern Market Brewing Company. Have we ever had anything on the pod?
If we have, it's been one
Right.
or two out of the 900 or 1,000 or wherever we're at. We're definitely north of 900. I think we did the math on that at one point. Yeah.
And we're both drinking out of the Tenacity brewing glasses. You know, once we get to 1 million subscribers, Tenacity Brewing might want to send us a little
love.
little something when all the business we're giving them.
Yeah.
That's in Flint, by the way. Very actually real neat brewery.
What's neat about it?
Food truck outside, and then they have a little patio section and good beer.
Yeah. Sounds like Broken Bat in Milwaukee.
And apparently I'm done drinking because I can't open the fucking can.
Would you like me to open that for you, Michael?
There we go.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, so that's
all poured like the master.
Look at that. Actually, I think for a commercial, well, okay, there you go. I think for the commercials, they do like about, 1 knuckle.
That's what she said.
You're a little slow on that. Cheers. Ooh. Like on the first pass by, it was pretty good. On the second pass by, I had a little bit of a little bit of butt, a little dankness.
On the taste, let me know. I get a little almost shandy, like a Kugel summer shandy.
On the very finish.
Yes.
Very, very finish.
Which outweighs the IPA, which is a little disappointing to me, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah. All right, David, what have you been watching?
Not much. And I'm going to go Task. I've got Task in a movie. Task is getting, I thought the pinnacle was episode 7, but apparently it's not. I was misinformed. And I thought, well, shit, where do they go from here? But the writing is excellent. The cast is excellent. And it's awesome. It's awesome. This is definitely a show that you should be watching. Task.
I believe it.
HBO Max.
I believe Kevin Nash says he watches that as well.
Yeah.
So
no, for sure. It's got the drama, suspense, a little violence. If you need a little of that in your TV shows, lots of drama. So it's good.
How about sex?
Not really. Implied.
Yes, sex or lack thereof.
Yeah.
Is missing in television.
You think so?
I think so.
I don't think. I think I think you got to just look a little harder.
All right. Well, we watch quite a bit.
That's true. That's true.
When you know how they give the warnings up in the upper left.
Yeah.
Smoking, language, drug use, sex, and then I'm thinking to myself, all right, well, I'll be the judge of that. What you're calling sex.
No, I do have a second show, so I'll get to that in a minute. It's one that you've been watching. And the reason why I just reminded me of it is because I think the first episode that we will be watching this weekend, it was the first one that had you know how you don't quite hit the off and it goes to the next episode. Yeah. So up in the upper left-hand corner, I saw sex and I'm thinking, oh, okay, well, possibly something to look forward to in the next episode.
I'll be interested to see what you are watching. First, though, what Liz and I did, we actually finished on Netflix, part of the Monster series. Monster, the Ed Gein story. I think it's the 3rd installment. The first one was Dahmer, and the second one was the Menendez brothers, or vice versa. And then the next one is going to be Lizzie Borden. But Ed Gein, it was kind of funny. It's 8 episodes, and if you do your Google research, there's a lot. Ryan Murphy, the from, American Horror Story fame,
Yeah,
takes a lot of artistic liberties with, and you almost wonder why Ed Gein is such a noted serial killer, 'cause he only confessed to 2 killings, and I think the part of the lore, the mystique of Ed Gein was he made, like, a bodysuit of skin, and then, like, he had a lampshade with skin, so he's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But Charlie Hunnam, the
sure.
from,
Tomato, tomato. Yeah,
um, Sons of Anarchy,
yeah.
he plays Ed Gein. I think he does a fantastic job in it, and by the end of episode 8, you almost feel sorry for Ed.
Well, how does that's okay? That's what I'm saying. Like, how does Ed walk off the set? After the last take, and he's done. Hey, you did a really good job. You acted just like him. Uh, that was that was great. We'll see you later.
But it,
Don't come back.
and if you, for those that do watch it, if you don't see John Cena in this retirement tour in, Charlie, the way his hair's cut, I'm calling bullshit because it looks a lot like John Cena during this retirement series. It's weird,
Yeah.
but like, yeah. So typically you don't feel sorry for a serial killer,
Yeah.
but and then good old Charlie's also in the next installment of Lizzie Borden. And I didn't even know. I actually thought Lizzie Borden was just kind of just a funky rhyme that kids knew. Lizzie Borden took an axe, gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. I thought that was just a catchy rhyming limerick, but she's actually a real person.
Oh, yeah. See, you must in your childhood circle of friends who really got into axe murderers and, and serial killers. I
You
mean,
never heard of Lizzie Borden?
no.
Oh, okay. Well, you have to watch the Monster series. So,
All right. I saw the ad for it, so I thought it was interesting.
all right.
Yeah.
For the Ed Gein or for Lizzie Borden? 'Cause I haven't even seen the
Just
ad
the
for
monster series in
okay.
general. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of things in there that they say Ed Gein played a role in capturing Ted Bundy. Fault. They
Mm.
say that um, he was a Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw Massacre is because of Ed Gein, but that Ed Gein didn't use a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Very, and if you watch Monster, I don't think Ryan Murphy's done them all, but he's done this one.
Yeah.
And if you're a fan of American Horror Story, you can see a lot of American Horror Story in this Ed
Okay.
Gein,
Okay.
the Ed Gein story,
Gotcha.
because it's Ryan Murphy.
All right.
All right, what else did you see?
Wayward.
Yes.
You guys saw that. Shoot. Shelly's gonna kill me because I can't remember I think episode 4. That's a weird. We're not sure. It started off almost like it was gonna be a what's kind of more of the kids suspense sci-fi show, Stranger Things. It
Well,
almost
see, I
started
was
off.
thinking Riverdale.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But it's so it hasn't been too freaky weird sci-fi in that sense. I mean, everybody knows I'm a sci-fi guy, as far as like the science fiction, like
Well, Wayward's not sci-fi at all.
I know, but as far as like weird monsters and that kind of thing, they had the one scene. It's not a spoiler, um, where they were in the woods and they walked away from that log,
Yes.
and then you pan
Yeah.
down, and it's like, oh, okay, well, what's
Yeah.
it looked like? Maybe there were a couple of beady eyes in the log, but I don't know if it was the kid hiding or what was going
And
on.
that's a perfect example of when they say there's sex, it may be 2 people kissing, and that's not sex.
Okay,
So, yeah, so
spoiler.
yeah,
Thanks, Mike.
t is it Tepper?
I can't remember.
Temper.
Temper.
Taper.
I don't know.
Taper your expectations.
Taper. Oh, I see what you're. Okay, gotcha.
Taper.
Either will probably work depending on the
All right.
context, but yeah, temper your expectations.
Grandpa
Yeah.
Blackhawk will let me know when he listens. He's not a viewer, but he's a regular Friday morning listener. So,
Yeah. But it's good. It's suspenseful. It's kept us in it, even though the first episode we were kind of like, let's keep watching.
the leader
So-
of the school is a fucking creepy bitch, isn't she?
Yes, she is, and she does a great job of playing that role too.
What about the
Yeah.
the cop?
Okay, so that's a question.
It
She's
she's
he is transitioning.
right, but in real life, that's a female in real life, right?
I did not look up the actual
Liz
person that's
Liz
playing the character.
Liz did, and I forgot already. But
Okay, I don't know, but it could. I wouldn't be surprised either way.
all right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I have a movie.
All right. Our movie Liz and I watched on Netflix as well was called The Woman in Cabin 10. About an hour and a half.
Okay.
Watchable. Hadn't even had not one drop of alcohol. Watched about the first 40 minutes, fell asleep for about 22 minutes, and watched the end. And I'm like, okay, I got it figured out what happened. I got to go. So it's kind of like a
Yeah.
sleight of hand type
Okay.
deal, but it's a good watch for a Netflix movie.
Even though you fell asleep.
Yes,
Okay. All right.
I got the basic plot and I got the finish.
Okay.
The middle, I just tapped out on. I said, I'm
Right.
good.
So after coming home from the hospital on Wednesday night.
Visiting his father.
Yeah.
Dave wasn't in the hospital.
No. Yes. Sorry. And just the drama that unfolded, and just to like, for whatever reason, I picked Deadpool and Wolverine
Right.
to calm me down.
We saw that at the movies.
Yes, and I am still amazed at how somebody could create a film where so much egregious violence can be so funny.
Right.
You're laughing at the like I said, the most egregious, like, especially in the beginning part where he's taking Wolverine's anti-antium, however you say it, his metal bones, and just driving them into dudes' skulls, and just, and while he's doing that, I don't know, it just, and you feel, I don't know if anybody else does. I feel bad laughing. It's
Yeah.
hysterical.
No, it's meant to be funny though, so I don't think you need to go to
So-
confession or anything.
So he's got the Wolverine. Somehow he gets the Wolverine claws on his hands, and he gets the one guy in the rear end and the other guy, and he's going back and forth. It's like, who thinks this stuff up? I mean, you talk about kind of a little bit of,
The only thing I didn't like about that movie was the fight scene at the end, where it was just like,
oh yeah, I
Yeah,
actually that was just too much. I skipped through that.
so
Skip through part of it, but yeah, but still wildly entertaining, and just got my mind off everything. Yep.
anybody who wonders what I keep looking to the left for, I do have game 3 of the Dodgers Brewers on. They just lifted Tyler Glass now in a 1-1 game, top of the 6th, man on and 2 outs. More on that segment 2 of the pod. Prime Video, John Candy, I Like Me. It's a nice little documentary. Interesting how he played the part of the big fat guy that everybody loved, the jolly guy, and how sometimes that bothered him. And you hear from like Steve Martin Short, his widow,
Mm-hmm.
and his daughter, his son. And it's like sometimes that bothered him because like the studios would say, oh, because he actually lost like 80 pounds and he was looking great. And they're like, the studios would be like, well, don't lose too much weight there, buddy, because you're like the big fat guy that everybody loves.
Right.
And that it got to him, and it's good. It seemed like he was a good guy.
Yeah.
So Prime Video, John Candy, I Like Me, which is a line from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, where Martin goes off on him.
Right.
And Steve Martin was interesting. This is a spoiler, but fuck it. It's not, it's a documentary.
In the movie's like
Right.
30 years old.
Like Steve Martin, even because the way Steve Martin felt bad ripping into Del Griffin about a story, make it have a point, blah, blah, and he's yelling it, and then the way John Candy's just like looking at him and little tears welling up, and like Steve Martin would like said afterwards, he said, that's just a scene, right? I don't really feel that way. So
Yeah.
but so yeah, this is a good watch.
Yeah, I'm great. I'm nice and warm. I got my hand between these 2 pillows.
Those aren't pillows.
Those aren't pillows. All right.
And you're done, right?
Yep.
My final one, Liz and I, Apple Plus. 3 nights, 8 episodes, 50-ish minutes an episode. Excellent. Apple Plus, I tell you, it does not disappoint. And we've been away for a while because we actually had seen episode 1 first of the year.
Oh,
And then it was like, okay, this is a week to week thing. We'll get back to it. Well, and then everything else that we've watched, we kind of forgot about it and we were
right.
caught up on everything else. So, Bad Sisters season 2. And very good. I mean, it's Apple TV does not disappoint. And then also, real excited. I want to say it was like the 24th of September. Season 5 of Slow Horses came out,
Oh, it did?
and season 4 of The Morning Show came out. So,
Slow Horses started already?
yes, September 24th. So they're
Oh, shit.
probably on. Last night was probably episode 4, probably.
Oh.
And then, so what I think, because Liz has never seen The Morning Show,
Okay.
I think we may go through seasons 1 through 3 so she can catch up because I love that show.
Yeah.
And who doesn't love Jennifer Aniston? And not only her,
Ham's on there.
No, the short blonde girl. I keep wanting to say Meg Ryan, but it's not Meg Ryan.
Christine Applegate?
No,
Oh.
I'll look.
Look it up.
I can't look it up on break because we're not on break. We're live
Well, you
streaming.
could look it up while I'm doing something
All
later.
right, but yeah. So fuck, she's a cutie too. Anyway, but that's all we've watched.
All right.
All right.
I can't do anything for music. I
All
did
right.
listen to a little bit of my old stuff, but nothing. I did not look up anything new.
All right. Well, apparently I've carried you longer than your mother has, or did.
Did.
All right, my something new. Nothing album related tickled my fancy, but the laugh track, Ice Nine Kills, October 9th, 2025. 3 songs, 10 minutes. One of the songs being entitled The Laugh Track. Hopefully, Ice Nine Kills does come out with another album. Hard rock, and it's a lot of their songs are focused around horror movies. They sing about Psycho, they sing about Halloween, they sing about it, and it's really well done to a hard rock music.
Okay.
So I like it.
I saw the commercials for It or It 2 or whatever the second installation is. The second or third installation of that. I don't know. But I just have a problem. I don't know. What's a clown doing hanging out down in the sewers?
That's Pennywise, right?
Yeah, I think so, isn't it?
I think so. I don't think I've ever seen
There,
it start.
there was a clown named Pennywise, and I think that's it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, what's the he looks a little too clean, first of all, for hanging out in the sewers. I'm like, that's why you don't go down the sewers.
Right.
That and alligators.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, now my something old.
Okay.
Well, I stayed down that rabbit hole because last week something we watched was the Ozzy documentary. So I listened to Ultimate Sin. So this week I went ahead and played Diary of a Madman. So now the longtime listeners would know we haven't done a Mount Rushmore in a long time.
Nah, I'd like to get back to that or do it like once a month or something. Yeah.
We just have to have a good category.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Year and a half ago, we did a Mount Rushmore of albums. Diary of a Madman, I want to say, if memory serves, was my number 2 or 3. And my number 1, my best on my Mount Rushmore, was Appetite for Destruction by Guns N' Roses. So I listened to Diary of a Madman. I may have to rescind my vote. So I put on to cut the side lawn today. I actually said, all right, I got to put Appetite back on because Diary of a Madman was released November 7th, 1981. It's 8 songs, 43 minutes. Obviously, you have Over the Mountain and Flying High Again are the goats of that album.
Right.
But you have Believer, You Can't Kill Rock and Roll, the title track of Diary of the Madman, and then Tonight. All of those are quality tunes. I honestly don't know what album I like better, Appetite for Destruction or Diary of a Madman.
It's a good problem to have.
Flip a coin and go with it.
Yeah.
But Believer is... Flying High Again is probably my favorite song. I can't go against that. But Believer is probably my second. I'm a believer. I ain't no deceiver. Ozzy's the man. Absolutely love it.
Right.
Love it. Yeah. Love him. Whatever.
Yeah. And the only thing I could say that I actually listened to a little bit, especially over the last couple of days, Z93. I just,
I haven't listened to Z93 and I don't know how long.
I kept, 104.5, then the other one, and then the hip hop station. I'm kind of like, nah. And then Z93, I just kept gravitating back to that. So that's your harder rock and stuff. So that's where my brain was this week.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Want to go inside the ropes?
Let's do it.
All right.
Ding, ding.
AEW. They have Wrestle Dream Saturday, October 18th, 2025. Oh, if this is Sunday, Nick Connors has been watching. Nick, go ahead and fast forward 10, 12 minutes. He said, I hate that fucking wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
I said, the one or two people that actually listen to the show, I said, I talk wrestling more for me than the listeners.
Right.
I said, just fucking fast forward.
Yeah, that's what I told him too.
10, 12 minutes and just be done with it.
Skip it. Most people do. But except for the diehard wrestling fans,
Nate and Eric.
Well, I mean, and any others, dude, we got.
I don't know about many other wrestling fans.
I bet you
we have millions of fans, but I think Nate and Eric are the wrestling fans.
That's true.
From Chaffetz Arena, the home of the St. Louis Billikens, seats 10,000. They'll probably have 8 to 10,000 there. I'm sure it's going to be a ruckus show. The pre-show has at least 3 matches. The main show has at least 8 matches. I'm sure Tony will put a couple other matches together last night. I'm only going to give picks to 4 or 5 of them. Actually, it's 4 of them. So the World Championship, we have champion Adam Page versus Samoa Joe. Adam Page just won the title, but Samoa Joe lost it because he did that street metal, that the Peacock show.
Oh,
that he was in where
you told me about, and I can't remember what. Yeah,
he did season 2. I say they put the strap back on Samoa Joe. I'm taking it. The Women's World Championship, we have Blanket Material Chris Statlander, the Stat Man, she calls herself, versus Timeless Tony Storm. Statlander won the belt but didn't pin Storm. I have a feeling they're going to put the belt back on Storm. I'm picking with my heart because I love Chris Statlander. So I'm picking her. And if they put the belt on her for 2 weeks, then...
Is it the Strat Man or Stat Man? Stat Man.
I fucked it up.
Man. Okay.
I fucked it up at first.
Gotcha.
But Chris Statlander, Blanket Material.
Yep.
Fuck. AEW TNT champion. We have champion Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe. I could see Tony giving Mark Briscoe his flowers because he lost for 3 years and now he's kind of getting a little bit of a push. I got to take Kyle because I think Kyle is the best fucking guy. I think Kyle Fletcher would be number 5 to 8 in WWE.
Okay.
And the only other match I'll do is the I Quit match between Darby Allin and Jon Moxley. Darby Allin never quits. That's his forte. They just beat him last premium live event. I'm going to take Darby Allin. And like I say, there's 100 other matches. I'm not going to pick those.
Gotcha.
Because I don't want Nick to miss too much of the pod when he's fast forwarding. AEW, Crown Jewel, I was 4-1. The only loss I had was Roman Reigns.
So that means I was
Yeah, you not
I
as
was
good. Not as
1
good.
and 4.
Too bad my NFL picks aren't as good as my WWE picks. You had Cena right,
And I think that
and
was it.
yeah, no, and you had the tag Rio and Ia.
Oh yeah,
Io,
yeah, yeah.
So
it's
you were 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
But did you see any wrestling?
Just the highlights.
Now
The video highlights
the
off
word
there.
on the street is Braun and Bronson turning on Seth is a swerve, much like Seth's knee injury, and they will play a part in. Dodgers just took a 2-1 lead on the Brewers, and he's safe at third. So they're setting it up so it'll be at a future premium live event or Saturday night's main event.
Right.
Punk, Rollins, and then the Vision will come back in and save him where it looks like they've turned on him. That's what the smart people are saying.
Okay.
I'm a mark, not necessarily a smart mark. I hope that's what it is because otherwise I don't see why you turn so quickly. They're developing a faction. Why would you turn so quickly?
Right.
But I think they're realizing it's the lull of summer, that they've got to try to find something that clicks. Personally, what I think it's going to be is turning Jey Uso heel.
I still don't see that, but
There's a message on there.
Yeah, Josh, I'll be back in 10. First live, and I come in for wrestling.
Dude. Just if you watch and if everybody were to watch and follow the storylines, they'd be as fucking hooked. What ask Tim LeBrake?
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Tim LeBrake's a loyal listener, and we got him and his family into wrestling. Thank you very much. Go everybody else, go fuck themselves. And then, if nothing else, you watch women wrestling scantily clad shit.
Yeah.
I'm really starting to like Stephanie Vicaire.
Well, that's probably why they put the belt on her.
Yeah. I'll take those. I'll take the devil's kiss.
she's starting to go over big time.
Yeah.
So what is with the Rhea and Io relate? They've been buddies now for quite a while. Are they setting this up for at some point some kind of a flip or a turn? Or because she used to be with Asuka or a friend of Asuka until
Damage
Asuka
control.
Yeah, and until Asuka started, blowing the bull crap.
Damage control. What the fuck am I talking about? Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah.
The Kabuki Warriors.
Right.
The Kabuki Warriors are like the Three Stooges.
Right.
Asuka is
Mo.
Kairi Sane is Shimp or Larry, depending on which character that you think is better.
Right.
She's the better of the two. The one that WWE released, if Caitlin listens to this, she'll be disappointed because it's her. She was her favorite of. Anyway, the one that was released is the Curly Joe of the bunch. Not Curly.
Yeah.
But Curly Joe, the loser. That was on school mornings when Curly Joe was the Three Stooges episode before school. I would get so fucking pissed. And then Io Sky is the Curly.
Yeah.
Of the bunch.
Yeah.
Because she's actually the best.
Asuka
Mo thinks she's running the show, but he ain't as smart.
Right.
You know what? I'm going to go Io Sky is more Shimp. Larry has it together. Shimp's kind of a dumbass, as is Io. Not Io Sky, Kairi Sane.
Okay, thank you.
Not Kairi.
Thank you.
Io is the Curly.
Yes.
God damn it! What is the other girl's name? If Nate was watching, he would know the other girl's name. That she's actually released from the company. But anyway, and they're ruining Rhea. I hope they bring back Buddy Matthews, and then Rhea and Buddy can beat the shit out of Punk and his wife, and the Man and Seth Rollins.
There you go.
That's what I'm hoping for.
That would be good.
Yes,
that would be, and they probably land quite a few.
I hope Paul Levesque one day watches this and hears some of my booking philosophy.
Because if they got that pairing, if they did that card in the ring, a few of those would probably land pretty stiff.
Yes.
I mean, that would, yeah.
Are you ready to rate the first brewery? Unless you have
Uh,
another wrestling question. Josh is
did I
dying to know.
do I have another wrestling question? No, you hit the whole Cena AJ Styles thing kind of.
Oh, it was a great match.
It was, but it's a, it's
Yeah.
just foregone conclusion. Nope, that was it. Oh, and then, Seth beating Cody.
Yeah.
I mean,
They had to do that,
right.
especially when they're going to turn. Everything's falling into place.
All right.
And I'm going to wait for you to let me know when you got it rated.
I do.
All right. 3.31 for me. As far as Deepas go, it missed its mark. Very drinkable. I bought a 4-pack. I've got another one here,
Right.
which, as we're sampling the second one, I'll be enjoying the first one.
Mhm.
I didn't rate it a 0.0 and not going to drink it. I'm going to drink it. I just thought as a deep, it missed its mark. 3.31.
I have a, I would have taken points away because they called it a Deepa, but the sessionability of this is all. I mean, again, we abuse the term, but this is almost lawnmower IPA. I think, as far as refreshing, it's pretty light. There's almost no kick to it. Did it have, what were the IBUs again, if there was any?
NA.
NA.
8% NA.
Yeah. So then that kind of brought it back up to me. I don't know, 3.55.
All right. Well, our fine friends at On Tap liked it more than us, although there was only 347 of them checked in. 3.84.
Hmm.
So when I'm drinking the second one, maybe I'll let you know if it's better or not.
Now here's the thing. Oh, Dakota Kai.
Dakota Kai. Who is that?
Thanks, Nate.
I fucking told you. Nate, you're on next week. Nate, I knew Nate would know. Dakota Kai is the Shemp of the Kabuki Warriors.
Gotcha.
No, fuck. The Curly Joe, because she was awful.
Curly Joe.
Curly Joe was awful. Dakota Kai was awful.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Thank you, Nate.
Now, not 100% professional, but while you're kind of doing the particulars on this, do you want me to, we forgot to set up that monitor on your side. Okay.
Yeah, we're not going to set up monitors midstream. Come on, fella.
I know.
This is an amateur hour. It's not.
It's amateur hour and a half.
But why don't you go ahead with that, though? You can do that.
Yeah.
And this is the one I think we may have had. The can looks familiar, but all the Fat Orange Cat shit looks the same.
Well, you know what we always say? We always gotta have some Fat Orange Cat.
Yes.
And it's amazing. But do you know what is also amazing?
What's that, Dave?
The Maple Grill.
Oh, of course.
It's an amazing farm-to-table counter service restaurant and microbrewery offering a rotating selection of the freshest local items available and cooked over an open kitchen's wood fire grill. The Maple Grill not only offers the greatest of local fare, but wood-fired craft beers and seltzers as well. But wait, before you get in the car, go to their website. It's the Maple Grill, GRILLE.net. Go there, look at the current menu, see what's on tap, and then get yourself to 13105 Gratiot Road in Hemlock. And when you get there,
tell them Mike and Dave sent you.
Exactly.
And then Nate should add his finish. Sure.
And they'll charge you double.
All right, our second tasting. Like I said, I think we may have had this. Fuck it, who cares?
I don't. Maybe.
Yes, I know my glasses are on crooked, but they don't fit right with the ear things. All right, so we have Trick or Treat Kittens. A Deepa from Fat Orange Cat, which is a contract brewery in North Haven, Connecticut. 8%, like the first one, 0 or NA IBUs. And this is a double India Pale Ale with candy corn and artificial flavors. This will be very interesting because I fucking love Fat Orange Cat. I love Deepas, and I fucking hate candy corn. But yet, I'll sit and fucking eat it if somebody has it on their table. How fucking weird is that?
It's not weird. It's, it's got some kind of like crack infused sugar or something in there. Cause you can't, once you start,
and then if somebody puts a mint or a peanut in there, it's like, oh God, this is great. Really, it's candy corn. Oh God, shit.
Yeah, you rolled it too much, probably. And some people, those of you that don't drink IPAs, or you're wondering like, why are they rolling it? Well, you got to get some of the sediment, spread it out.
And that was I went from the best beer pour. I
Whoa,
went from the best beer pour in the world
that's way too much.
to the worst beer pour in the world. And typically, you can never have too much head, except in this case. All right. Well,
You should have had the stainless steel cup, because
all right, we're gonna
then
do
nobody can tell.
We're gonna do something a little different. This so we can get on with segment 2, festivities.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. There we go.
Cheers.
The notes aren't popping off, but
Boy, I don't know. Do you get candy corn?
oh, there it is. Very, very, very almost after the finish, and it was there and it was gone. Yeah, I did.
All right. Well, I'll let my amateur hour beer pour settle down. 3-1, top of the 7th. Brewers with the leadoff double. They got to the Dodger bullpen, and that's all they can ask. Dodgers have had phenomenal starting pitching. And speaking of that, Dave, heart racing because the playoffs, it's getting tense. All right. Loyal listeners know that that is the music for sports. We're going to start in the MLB, where there's no place like
home.
The road?
The road? What are you talking about?
Yes, the road. Where's my notes? Didn't turn the page over. But Seattle's leading Toronto 2-1. Game 4 is tonight, I think.
It's the big dumper effect.
And no team has won at home. In the National League, the Dodgers lead the Brewers 2-0. Game 3 is going on, like I said, 3-1 Dodgers, top of the 7th, man on second, nobody out. Brewers finally got to the Dodger bullpen before the 8th inning. Game 2, the Cat had a complete game shutout. Game 1, Blake Snell went 8 innings. Weak point of the Dodger team is their bullpen, so we'll see if the Brewers can scratch and claw their way back. But this could be the first victory by the home team if the Dodgers hang on. So you play all that all season for home field advantage, and then you let it just piss
right down your leg.
Let the piss dribble right down your leg.
Right.
So,
but like you said, if the Dodgers hang on, you're that much closer to your prediction
that the Milwaukee Brewers would not go to the, my World Series pick was the Phillies and the Astros, and the Phillies have already been eliminated. The Astros didn't even make the playoffs, but at least the Brewers won't make the World Series. I got that going for me.
Well, now that you just jinxed yourself,
yeah,
how pissed are you going to be if they rattle off 4 in a row?
Not as pissed as I would be if this was the Phillies. I really don't like the Dodgers. Okay. So if the Brewers win, it's almost like a hedge bet.
Okay. I got you.
And this, by the way, oddly enough, because the listeners know I'm Mr. IPA.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, this one right here is probably the best beer of the night.
I think something happens, leaves start to change, temperature starts to get a little cooler at night, because all summer long it was, where's an IPA? Where's an IPA? Where's an IPA? And all I can do is think about, dark beers, spiced beers, Oktoberfests, pumpkin, so, I mean, not that these are good. just that's where I'm gravitating to, and
Right,
whatever. It's
right,
psychosomatic
right. So,
or just psycho.
NCAA football, Dave.
All right, here we go.
Last week you went to homecoming, right? What a homecoming it was, eh?
So, thus the garb, because you stuck with your
Oh,
Bears.
yeah, I don't expect you to fucking
So
jump
I thought,
ship.
what? Am I a fan? I'm an alumni,
Right.
but am I a fan? So, I'm like, yeah, I'm a fan, thick and thin. We are going to get, I'm anticipating getting absolutely obliterated in Indiana on Saturday.
I
Did you see the spread?
they fucking beat or no, I haven't seen the spread yet, but let's go last week before we go this week.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm stunned by it because most of my picks that I make on this pod are wrong. So I'm kind of a fucking idiot when it comes to picking sports, right?
Yeah. Well,
Especially as much as I watch it and pay
I don't
attention.
know that you're an idiot. You're just wrong.
Right. Yeah, I'm wrong a lot. And idiots are wrong a lot. Hey, I can take it, Dave. I'm fucking wrong. And I'm like, fuck, Indiana's gonna go into Oregon and get the fucking break speed off them. They fucking won the game. It's like, are you fucking kidding
And
me?
not even won it, but like
Yeah, it's like, so how the fuck is Indiana any good?
they've shown signs. I haven't gone back to our pods last fall or the fall before that, but
They
I
haven't shown
said,
these signs.
well, they showed signs that it was happening, and usually a coach needs 3 years. Usually a coach needs 3 years, and if they don't get it done in 3 years, then everybody starts or should start to go, all right, well, they're not, what the hell is in that beer? My beer's not doing that.
I don't I don't know.
That's weird. Okay. So, and I think this is his 3rd year as coach. Pretty sure I'd have to go back and check that. It's not going to be a corrections corner, but they have shown signs. They've won some good games. They've won some Big Ten games where in the past, even Michigan State would walk all over Indiana. It would be a win on the calendar, or at least a very high potential win on the calendar. But definitely, yeah, definitely not this Saturday. So uh, it's 26 and a half. Indiana's given Michigan State 26 and
So
a
it's gotta
half.
be in Indiana, right?
It's in Indiana. So anyway, yeah, last it was there was nothing, even the token touchdown at the end of the game, gave people the yay. At least on the scoreboard it doesn't look like we got our ass kicked as much as we got our ass kicked. I will say, and you can use this as an excuse, but the injury list is extensive. Not that Michigan State were world beaters to begin with, but it's extensive, and so it lends itself to just like, you know, how can we scrap together a couple more wins? Because the goal wasn't to be undefeated this year for State. It was to get to a bowl game. Let's win 6 games, and it was looking pretty good through the first 3. Number 6 Oklahoma versus unranked Texas. Remember, Texas blew their load the week before, and
And all it took was for me to shit all over Arch Manning. I
yep,
still think he's overrated, but they fucking,
hammered them.
and that's the Red River riot or
I
something.
think that, yeah, something along those lines. The other thing about, and in my notes, I noticed this weekend, when did Indiana become the Bisons? Did you see their mascot? Oh no, you probably weren't. Their mascot was a bison. So
I thought they were Hoosiers.
they are Hoosiers still, but prior to 1969, their mascot was a bison because the migratory bison trail was in southern Indiana. Apparently, they had a lot of bison at one point.
Hmm.
And in 1969, they did away with the bison mascot, and they have since brought it back. So if you see a bison running around the field in a Hoosier uniform, that's the Indiana mascot now.
All right.
Again.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you learned something on this pod.
Well, I say one other thing about last week. Nate, what did Nate say?
He said, got a 3 a.m. meeting in the morning. gotta put the kitties to bed, get some sleep myself. See you guys next week. Fuck the Bears.
All right. Well, make sure you give us a listen on Spotify so we can get that listen too, or iTunes, whatever mode you listen. But good night and adieu. So,
God
thanks,
bless and safe travels.
thanks for watching what you watched.
Yeah.
And now that he's off, like I said, in Michigan, did you see the one meme that was out there? It's like, man, the Big Ten is a physical conference. Somebody should have told Michigan.
Yeah, it was not a good weekend for Michigan sports
Well,
in
yeah,
general. I mean, I didn't keep up with all my MAC schools and to that effect, but at least in the news. So, Penn State. Now we know what happened with Franklin. Na 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 na.
I'll
No, no, no.
well,
You lose to Northwestern
if this is
at Happy Valley
if this is
against
player
Northwestern.
if this is player pass, I'll pass for reasons loyal listeners know.
It's not a player pass, but anyway.
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
There's more on that to come.
Okay. Yeah, so U of M is clearly they were number 15 going. They were at USC and now I don't think they're ranked. I think people went, forget this. And then so this week I just want MSU to maybe score a couple touchdowns and just show something, cover the spread. That would be great. Some people will win some money. But get everybody healthy, do some good things. It's going to be really difficult because Indiana, to my knowledge, is healthy and MSU is not healthy. The UCLA, did you understand like how can UCLA go from 0-4 to beating Penn State, taking MSU to the woodshed in the woodshed? Did you? I didn't learn this until I think Saturday. UCLA, after going 0-4, fired their head coach, fired their offensive coordinator, and the defensive coordinator said, "I'm out." And they beat the number 9 team in the country, which
Clearly was overrated.
A Michigan State team that, was a decent test, but, passed that with flying colors. So, I was going to ask, does a coach make a difference?
It makes some difference, especially if the players didn't like him. But I think it just shows that Michigan State and Penn State weren't that good. Coupled with the fact that they might, I mean, if the coach was an absolute dickhead,
so
then yeah, they might not have been playing for him.
So the new OC, Jerry Neuheisel, you might recognize that name. His dad, Rick, right? So I guess Jerry just opened up the playbook and just let their quarterback, Rick. Oh no, crap. I don't have their quarterback's name down right here, but just basically said, "You be you. We're gonna play to your strengths.
Let him eat."
Yeah, let him eat, and that's pretty much what they're doing. Penn State is at Iowa. Yeesh, we'll see what happens there. So that's it. There's some other top 25 matchups.
Ole Miss, Georgia.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Ole Miss win. I think Georgia's the big dog on the block. And you got to beat the man. To be the man, you got to beat
the man. Right. Except for Alabama.
And I took a loss in my Yahoo picks because the Steelers Bengals game started, and I would have picked the Steelers, but I didn't get my picks in, so I get it. I'm 0-1 in that Yahoo, but I'm in dead last anyway. So, and it cost me nothing, and I can win nothing. So
yeah, sorry about your luck.
NFL. And let's do NASCAR real quick.
Yes. We got to do that. All right. All right. South Point 400 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. That was a 1.5 mile oval. Mike, you had Joey Logano. You got a 6 for 5 points, and I had number 19 Chase Briscoe for 4th for 7 points. Now you're saying why the accent again, Dave? Because I like it and it's fun. I will point to 2 movies, Talladega Nights and Lucky Logan. Lucky Logan was in 2017. None of those actors or actresses were from the South or have a Southern accent, but yet they did it throughout the movie, which proves my point that I should be doing this with a Southern accent every single time. The playoff, we got Hamlin, Larson, Bell, Briscoe, Byron, Elliott, Logano, and Blaney. They are they are in the playoff to go down to 4. We've got this one this week.
And then next week, yep.
Yep, they're at Talladega, uh, magnificent speedway, 2.66-mile track. They're gonna go like lightning across that thing. It's a tri-oval in Lincoln, Alabama. Mike, I believe you have Joey Logano again.
Yes.
And the way it worked out, I've got Briscoe again, number 19 car. So we'll see how that works out. But they've got a lot of motivation to take some risk and do some great driving. So we're getting down to the end. You're playing on house money, so you don't really give a shit what happens.
Well, I'd like to win money.
Well, I know you
It's
would.
all about winning, but I'm not going to owe anything, which is the key.
Right. That's fair. Now, I'm always the bridesmaid, never the bride, because I came in 4th last week. And so I'm hoping I would really like to keep or make sure that I stay under double digits for the end of this one. I still think, and I don't know Lawton. I thought Lawton came up with some with the points.
Yeah.
I wanted to call bullshit on that because I was way down at the bottom. I just didn't know. I'm like, I can't be at the bottom with that few
Lawton
points.
only came up with the points because he came out of nowhere to
Shit. I mean, yeah,
crushing it the second
he
half.
is crushing it the second half. I just got to get one win. I don't think, to my credit, I did win what was the off week where we had the competition where
Oh yeah.
I did win
Now
that.
through $10 or what?
Yeah. So I believe I got first on that. So I have a little bit of money in my Venmo. So hopefully a lot of it's not going to come out of my pocket, but looking forward to that race at Talladega. And even if you're not a race fan, most people have heard of Talladega or the movie Talladega Nights. So that's it for NASCAR.
All right. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing.
Driving like you stole it, Ricky Bobby.
NFL. Last week, Chiefs Lions. Did we get a Super Bowl preview or not? Eagles Bills. Prove that they are human. Eagles are defending Super Bowl champs, scuffling along at 4-2.
Trying hard.
A week ago tonight during episode 304, the Eagles shit themselves.
So in the same week that the Lions, the Eagles, and the Bills lose, I'm like, this is like almost like a WWE setup. And I know the injury list is not.
The Lions lost because of the officiating, because apparently the NFL is rigged for Kansas City. Case in point, last year's Super Bowl when Philadelphia beat Kansas City.
Wait a minute.
Wait. Well, other than that game, it's rigged for Kansas City.
Right.
The NFL loves Kansas City. Unless they're playing Philadelphia in the Super Bowl, then all bets are off.
I wish Nate wouldn't have left.
We'll talk about it next week. But Nate,
he would have
Nate on future pods, on previous episodes that he's been on. Nate has never been a blame the official guy.
No, he hasn't.
Ever.
No.
So
I mean, he would have had a reply to your.
But
so did I looked at it? They had the camera from up above. Did he take a step back? Did he establish himself as in the backfield and then go out? Because that's what they said was the rule.
I'm not even sure what play you're talking about because I saw zero.
The touchdown that got called back.
Oh, no.
So
the Bears had the exact same call on Monday night. And allegedly, they're calling it a lot tighter. And for the maybe three people that are watching, you can see
5.
Offensive line has to be this way. If anybody's protuberances do not get to the center's waist or helmet.
Right. I thought you said his waist.
If he's not at the waist, it's an illegal formation because the Bears lost a touchdown on that on Monday night. And then the next play, Williams got sacked.
Okay.
And it's like, this is where NFL, you're getting too cute for yourself.
Okay. So the touchdown that got called back, Jared was under center. he took a step.
Oh, that play. Okay, I did see that. So that wasn't the same play the Bears got called for.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't know what the rule is on that because he actually did not run straight. He kind of went back and then forward,
So they said the rule for him to be able to catch that pass, he had to step back, set himself
which he
as
didn't. If
a
that's the rule, he did not set himself.
as a runner in the back, as a backfield player, and then go out.
Right.
So he would have had to have maybe taken, instead of one step, he took one step and then started heading for the
Right.
sideline. He would have had to have taken maybe a solid 2 feet, set himself. I
Well,
don't
that's up. Who was it Montgomery or Gibbs?
Gibbs, because Gibbs was.
That's where Gibbs has got to wait because it's on Gibbs to
uh,
wait for him to set.
I think the officials didn't like the path that Goff took,
All right, and
it's
I'm
borderline. It's
I'm
borderline.
arguing something
Yeah,
that if you said the rule was he has to set,
yeah,
Goff did not set.
he didn't. He didn't.
It would, is it a bad rule? Perhaps it's a bad rule.
Yeah.
But if the rule is he has to set, Goff did not set.
And so it was more of a, if you're gonna run that play in your backyard football game, that was kind of more what it looked like. But I'm just saying, if your quarterback goes out from center and starts running towards the sideline, what I mean, if you're the defense, you're like, okay, what's going on here? Fair enough. But if you make my quarterback take 2 steps back and set, come on.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's like the Brett Hall goal in the Stanley Cup. By rule, his foot was in the crease.
Okay. Yeah.
Horrible rule. Absolutely horrible rule. And they've since changed it.
Okay. Right. But it was the rule.
Right.
Yeah. Understood.
Just like the Bears and Lions when Calvin Johnson caught a game-winning touchdown against the Bears in Soldier Field, Lovie Smith challenged it, and when they reviewed it, they said he didn't because Calvin Johnson was in the end zone, just dropped the ball.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't maintain possession.
All right.
Absolutely horrible rule.
Yeah.
Everybody in the world knew that was a touchdown,
Right.
but by rule of the NFL, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Well, we might get to more of these examples in the player pass.
all right.
All right.
So this week, marquee game, first Monday night game. We have the Bucks at 5-1, Lions at 4-2 at Ford Field. Baker Mayfield right now, if it ended right today, Baker Mayfield is the NFL MVP.
MVP. Yeah.
And we have two teams that are 5-1, the Bucks and the Colts. We have I wonder when the earliest the 72 Dolphins could pop the champagne bottles because there are no undefeated teams anymore.
Right.
We're entering week 7. Well, week 7 has started with the Bengals and the Steelers tonight. There are no undefeated teams, and there is one winless team. I want to know. I will have to look between now and episode 308. What is the earliest the 72 Dolphins could pop the champagne bottles with no because they to date will remain the only undefeated team that won the Super Bowl. But
I don't know.
Anyway,
yeah,
the marquee matchup, like I say, is the Lions. But I got to go back to the Bear game. Jake Moody, former Michigan kicker, 48 plus or 40 plus, 40 plus, 40 plus. Then tried a fourth 40 plus field goal, got it blocked. And he got a chance at 38-yarder, walked it off. The Bears won, got a little retribution from about the same time that sent Washington this way, Chicago this way on that Hail Mary on Monday Night Football. Bears got a little revenge,
right,
won the game.
Right.
And if I text Grant Davis and I said, if Dave and I had any followers, I'd go live right now and I'd lose my mind because into the third quarter, the Bears are driving. I can't remember the exact score, whatever. And I said to myself, all right, 35 on the play clock, 31 on the game clock, 3rd and 2. Take it to the fourth quarter. Get a fucking play you like. Let's fucking win this fucking football game. They're running up to the line of scrimmage. Play clock's at 12, play clock's at 7, game clock's at 5, whatever the numbers are. Go to the fourth quarter. Ball snap, fucking fumbled. Caleb Williams recovered it. And it's like, I think that's the kick that was blocked. Or it's like, who is calling these fucking plays? Why would you try to run a fucking play? You're not the fucking greatest show on turf Rams. You're the Bears trying to find your own way.
Right.
Why in the fuck are you trying to force the play? It's 3rd and 2. Everybody get a breath. It's into the quarter. Let's go down the other side. 3rd and 2. Let's all talk. Hey, what do you want to do? Let's try the YX58 slant, Buster Douglas on 67 slant, blah, blah. Now, okay, yeah, you're right. Let's do that. Get your thoughts together. No, they hurried up to the line of scrimmage. Bad snap. Lost like 14 yards on the play. Williams did recover it. And I think it's just like, but Bears won. So
that's
before, fuck you.
before the walk-off field goal, was the remote in danger at any point?
Actually, I watch Bears games.
Yeah.
Way more mature than I watch Red Sox games. Probably because it's the pace of the game and there's a clock. Baseball, it's like, okay, we're up 5-0. Is this game going to last 2 hours? Is it going to last 9 hours? Is it going to last, every pitch
Right.
you're dying at?
Right.
Football it's like down a distance, quick.
So in baseball, there's time for the pot to boil.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely there is.
Yeah.
So
what's going on back there?
3-1 top of the 8th Dodgers. We
Okay.
have Bonda into the game. Not the Bonda that I coach with. Well, if it is the Bonda I coach with, he's shaved and he throws left-handed. 1 out, top of the 8th.
Yeah.
We might have our first home victory in the LCS series. But anyway,
yeah.
As I mentioned, unfortunately, my NFL picks aren't as good as my wrestling picks. Last week, I was 0-2, which gives myself a splendid year-to-date record of 3-9. You can't try to go 3-9 and go 3-9, but yet I do. Loser. And Dave, you were 1-1, and you're 1 game ahead of me.
4-8. 4-8. Yep. So I'm 1 game better than loser. And this week,
all right.
You're first.
Give me the Vikings plus 1.5. Do you know who they're playing? I didn't even write down who they're playing, but they're at home. They're getting 1.5.
I looked at that one as well. I don't have that in front of me.
By the way, the Flyers are losing 2-0. Son of a bitch. Oh well. C'est la vie. NFL.
That's just the way it goes. All right.
7-0 Steelers, by the way. First quarter. And I picked the Vikings. Vikings are at home against said Eagles, and I think the Eagles are going the wrong way.
Yeah,
give me the Vikings as a 1.5 point home dog.
Yeah, Eagles are backpedaling right now. They gotta figure out what's going on. I'm gonna take New England. They're at Tennessee.
First place, New England.
First. That's what's going on? New England. They're giving 7 to the Titans, but I like
I got them at 6.5, so I'm going to give you 6.5.
All right, thank you. And that was 3. I think that 7 was 3 days ago.
My second pick. Let's see if the Cowboys fuck me over again. I picked them last week. This week I'm going to take the Commanders and lay 1.5 at Dallas. A lot of talent on that Washington team. I think some of their injured players are coming back, and Dallas can't stop anybody.
So you're saying Commanders at what?
Commanders are laying 1.5 at Dallas.
Okay.
Right. Bonda just struck out the hitter. We go to the bottom of the 8th, 3-1 Dodgers.
Texas is up and down. I kind of like
Houston, you mean the
Houston.
Texans.
Oh yeah, Texans. Sorry, they're up and down. I like Seattle with a minus 3.5, but I don't. Is it the Texans that who did they came back? Was it last week or 2 weeks ago and beat the Eagles or the shit? I don't know who they beat, but they beat a team they shouldn't have beaten.
Last week, Seattle?
Yeah. No,
Jackson.
no, 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 no. The Texans.
Oh,
It was 2 weeks ago, I think. But Miami is getting 2.5 at the Browns. The Browns are not a good football team, especially since they gave away their veteran quarterback. Right? Didn't Browns
yeah,
give Flacco to the Bengals here recently?
yes.
Yeah. I mean, the Miami's a hot mess to be sure. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just do that. I got Miami with, they're getting 2.5. They're at Cleveland. Cleveland's even a hotter mess.
All right, there you have it, folks. I think the bet of the week, we typically don't do over unders.
Uh-huh.
Lions Bucks 52.5. I think that game goes way over 52.5.
Yeah. Defenses aren't great.
I'm thinking that game's in the 30s.
I think, well, especially, is it Branch? Branch is suspended one game.
Yep.
Now, I wanted to go and research who did he smack in the face? Branch. He smacked him in the helmet on the.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
So what?
Because he claimed it was because Juju Smith-Schuster hit him in the back and could have injured him.
Oh.
But kudos to my man Dan Campbell, who was taken off the fuck you list for saying that's not the way we play. It's on the call for. I apologize to Andy Reid and the Chiefs.
Yep. Got it.
Kudos to him.
Yep. All right. I'm going first, right?
Yep.
All right, sir. Well, I hate to say this. Makes me sad.
I think we're going the same direction then.
And because of the way that we've touted Fat Orange Cat, I almost think, and we've had a couple beers, a few out of the 1,000, and that's not hyperbole, where I think over the 6 years we've tried about 1,000 beers on this podcast. Something's not right. It's just off.
It sure didn't pour right.
And it didn't pour for you. I mean, no. It didn't pour right for you, and I do get a little bit of the caramel, or not caramel corn, the candy corn.
See, I don't get any candy.
Oh shit. But like there's dank IPAs, and then there's like something like it's off. Something's off. And I think Fat Orange Cat is New Haven, Connecticut, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe something happened. It occasionally happens
Haven.
with candy.
North
Haven, Connecticut. And I still have my big toe in the brewery business. And some things I've learned, like with canning, you got to have your ducks in a row. I mean, there's several things that can go wrong with, canning and shipping beers. Just like I'm sure there's things that can go wrong with canning and shipping soda. Possibly. But especially with the fermentation process, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Maybe something happened with a small batch or something along these lines, but I said 3.0. I think it's because it's Fat Orange Cat that I couldn't go below 3. Still drinkable, but something's off.
I went 3.15 for the exact reason it's Fat Orange Cat.
Yeah.
I think the candy corn experiment ruined everything. I think that's what it was. I didn't get candy corn, kind of fucked with the IPA taste and what we normally get from Fat Orange Cat.
Yeah.
I just think it missed.
And
Yeah,
for some reason, that particular can
and
was like a volcano
yeah,
science experiment.
right.
It was
So,
weird.
but
Yeah.
fortunately, I only bought 2 of those.
Okay.
That was a 2-pack.
Good.
I went 3.15.
All right. Fair enough.
Glasses, please. 3.7 thousand people checked in. Didn't feel the same. Like you said, maybe they had a better batch because they liked it more than a half point better than both of us at 3.76.
Well, you know what everybody will love, Mike?
What's that, Dave?
The Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill.
Of course.
Yes. The Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill is a family-friendly sports bar with delicious food and drink for everyone. Looking for some fun on a weekday night?
Who isn't?
The Grand Central is a place to be on Trivia Mondays, Comedy Tuesdays, Wild Wing Wednesdays right now, Thirsty Thursdays, Fish Day Fridays, Sassy Saturdays, and Sunday Fun Days. With drink specials, Mike, every day.
Awesome.
Grand Central is located at 3504 State Street in Saginaw, and you can check out their menu at their Facebook page, the Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. It's always a good time at Saginaw's hometown sports bar, the Grand Central Sports Bar and Grill. And when you get there,
Tell them Mike and Dave sent you.
I tell you what, if you do go to their, I don't know if it's their Facebook page or Instagram, they've got Herb.
I think that's Facebook. I think.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Herb doing the karaoke.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was really good. It was great. Herb's, I mean, he's really like he's putting some serious effort into this. He's not a hands-off type of an owner.
No,
No.
he's not.
No, what do you got?
Kit Kat Breaking Bones, vanilla flavor.
Yeah, no free ads, by the way.
Quick, who wore it best? Who does the best with mixing flavors? Kit Kat, Oreo, or Pop Tart?
Ooh. That's tough. I'm having a hard time going between Oreo and Kit Kat.
Pop Tart does all right, but I agree with you. Pop Tart is number 3.
Number 3. I'll go Kit Kat.
See, I like Oreo better.
Yeah.
I think Oreo does a better job of it.
Do they? Okay.
Anyway, third and final tasting. The big boy of the night. We have a long, strange trip. A Belgian triple from Kickstand Brewing Company.
Yes.
A microbrewery in Commerce Township, Michigan.
Oh, nice.
So
Where is this?
Commerce Township. Well, I don't know where it is, but that's by Detroit. No, that Comstock Park is Detroit. I don't know where Commerce Township is.
Huh. I do.
Where is it?
That is down.
Show the folks, Dave. Where are we at?
Okay, so we're down in Detroit. So this would be Saginaw,
Right.
in the bay.
Right.
So you go down to Flint,
Yeah.
and you go down to Pontiac,
Yeah.
and you go down just a little bit further, and so it's just north of the Bloomfield Hills. It's in Commerce Township, the White Lake area. What's down there?
Do you have to go by Pine Knob or is it before?
Oh, wait, past Pine Knob.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm always misled by the Belgian triples and Belgian quads. I'm always thinking something else. And it's always like, okay, that's not what I was thinking.
Oof. Ah. I should have rated that at 2.75.
And look, you should feel honored. What glass do you have, Dave?
Hey, I've got the not a big deal. I got to cleanse my palate. I'm sorry.
Oh, look at this pour. See, it was the can. Beers 1 and 3, I poured like an absolute fucking champion.
I'm going to wait till I'm done chewing. Just a second.
All right. And I'm sure the listeners appreciate the chewing sound.
Maybe you read it. Clean, crisp, and smooth. This heavy-hitting triple takes you on a journey through spiced hop notes,
From Milan to Minsk.
spiced hop notes, and yeast driven complexities.
I knew her.
Hopefully, she didn't have any issues with yeast.
Well, no, that's why I knew her. Like you.
All right.
All right, look at that. Look at beers 1 and 3. I poured like a fucking king. I'm copying out of the second pour.
Oh yeah, that was not
wasn't-
you.
Yeah, that
That
wasn't
there's
me.
no way that was you. No way that was you.
Now, do you think we've had? Because I actually thought we may have had this one
Yes.
and this one.
No, definitely not this one. At least not from the
All right.
from the can style and the artwork and the design. Cheers.
And I'm doing the pod logo.
Okay.
That's what. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna work with this
I
one.
guess this is what I was expecting.
That's well, like some of the Belgian triples that we've had, especially
And we've had some Belgian quads too.
we've had some Belgian quads, but well, maybe the Belgian quads I'm thinking of were the 12 percenters and the where on the finish it was like, whoa. There's no whoa here. So I mean at what'd you say, 9.9?
But I think by the end of the pint, it's going to be it's going to be a dick kicker.
I hope not. Mm-hmm. All right. All right, Mike.
Let's go.
Third segment. Player pass.
Let's do it.
Ready?
As Tone Loc would say, let's do it.
Player pass. Fuck AI.
Let's play.
All right. So, as many of you have noticed lately on your Facebook Reels, your TikToks, your Instagram posts, there have been some videos where it's just, it's like, oh my God. The one that just saw yesterday, guy's on the shitter. Guy's pants around his knees, doesn't show anything. It's not supposed to be like explicit or anything like that. Looks like he's kind of like in a pseudo log cabin. He's got some, pine paneling, but there's a large window right there next to the shitter and it's frosted, so you can't see in or out. And an 8-point buck blasts through the window into the bathroom. And, he's trying to get away, and it's a very large deer. The deer exits what you think is probably the door, but you can't see it. And this guy's trying to get out. And then a 900-pound grizzly bear pokes through the window like it was chasing the buck, "Rah!" and then, works his way through the window. Others that I've seen, a guy's walking up to the porch, bends down, and you could see like a black and white furry animal, might be a cat, might be something else, but all of a sudden, and this guy's face and the whole front of him is yellow. And you realize, it's like a skunk, and this guy like falls down. Another one with a porcupine. Guy goes to the front porch, bends down to like, I don't know what he's doing. Why would you pet a porcupine or anything like that? But the porcupine shoots quills into his face. The guy's like, ah. But the one that I text you about, our own Aaron,
Yeah. No DQ.
no DQ, is like, hey, wrestling fans, or I don't even know what he was saying, but then bam, he gets tackled by who else? Hulk Hogan. Hey, Aaron Riff, and I'm like, when did this happen? The Hulkster's dead. He died. Why hasn't he shown this before? But then down at the bottom of the it's got is it Sova?
Yeah,
Starts with an S, but there's a logo, and so Max, my son, he's like, "Oh no, that's AI."
yeah.
So have we started on that journey towards who the hell's going to know what's real?
Right.
I mean, if they didn't have that logo down there, if they didn't tell me, "Oh, hey, this was AI generated, it's a funny video."
And supposedly they can only those type of videos can only be with dead people. So like they couldn't have me attack Aaron Riff on
Okay.
for now.
For now.
And that's like yeah, so I'm not a fan of AI.
Yeah. So the other thing that quickly became in the news because of all the stuff we've been talking about in the NFL and MLB, which is playing behind us right now, you've got ABS, which is a conversation in the MLB. So just do away with the umpire.
Right?
I can't remember what ABS fully stands for, but is it automated
Balls and strikes.
balls and strikes?
Sure.
I
Let's go with that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Somebody correct us if we're wrong.
Automated balls and strikes. And then on the radio in the morning. It's called Sky Judge, and it's going to be in the up above, either on wires or in the roof of a dome for football. It's called Sky Judge, and it will be AI assisted, at least for now. I can do the air quotes now because and they will be able to either assist or overrule calls from above in football games. And AI will be able to assist in, whether Jared Goff, stepped back and established himself or not.
Good catch on that because I was going to correct your golf.
Thank you.
He's a
Golf.
football player, but maybe he golfs.
Goff. So, I mean, where do you think all this AI is? Should it be in there? Should it not? Should it be assisting?
100% not.
Not.
When, as a world, did we have to be perfect? Now, have I ever bitched over a missed call? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah.
Isn't that what and the Dodgers have just become the first home team to win a game. Dodgers lead the Brewers 3-0 with a 3-1 victory. So, absolutely, I have fucking bitched about calls. "Oh, that's a holding. That's pass interference. No, he didn't break the play. That's a fumble." Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's part of sports. That's part of the human element. So, all right, you're gonna put all this AI bullshit into everything, right? Oh, we got a sky cam. They're like, oh, well, the technology says, blah 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 blah. It's like, all right, well then, I want an AI batter. I want a guy up to bat that does not miss a fucking slider down and away. There's got to be a way to create a fucking robot who can hit a fucking home run every pitch. So, and then you would think, well, there's got to be a way we can create a pitcher to get somebody out every pitch. No, it's a human game with human elements.
Yeah. I got you. I feel
Why
you.
does everything have to be fucking perfect?
Yeah.
Human beings are human. What I think.
Well, you know why.
I think
You
what
know
the,
why.
I think what the NFL has to do is make their officiators. Fucking stupid fuck. All because I can't pour beer that right. The officials, full-time employees. And then have a grading scale. I'm good with AI doing the grading scale. Hey, Dawson, you were the home plate umpire of the Tigers Guardians May 12th game, and you missed 93% of the calls. You're suspended a week, and it's going to be noted in your file. Second suspension, you noted in your file. Third suspension, you're gone because clearly you're a horrible umpire.
Right.
So I don't mind AI critiquing humans, but wouldn't that, like, if you hire full-time employees, like, hey, fucking Dave Dawson he's called a perfect game. He had 9 holding calls. All 9 were actual holding calls, and he didn't throw a flag on plays that people thought should have been penalties, and they weren't penalties. Dave Dawson scored 100% as the umpire
Right,
in the
right.
Bears-Lions game. So, Dave, great job. Keep up the good work. But the NFL doesn't have full-time officials. So, but if everything's going to be robotic, let's just fucking play games on the computer. Let's the Tascom Mixcast 4 simulator said in 977 situations, the Lions beat the Bills 48 times in the Super Bowl, and the Bills won the other 900 times. So the Bills are the Super Bowl champions. Woo! That was fun. Let's go. All right, on to next year. It's like, the AI is actually kind of scary on that shit. It's just
Yeah.
like, I'll even go one further because I think I know AIs aren't dreams, but what are dreams, Dave? Have you ever had a dream where you wake up and it's like, God damn, did that happen or did I fucking dream that?
That you bring up an interesting point, and I didn't think the conversation would go this direction, but yeah, I mean,
So who's to say this isn't a dream right here? I mean,
well,
with the
okay,
number of viewers we have, it's probably more of a nightmare, but who's to say this isn't the dream and your dream isn't reality?
well, I mean that's
What if we're living AI? What if this is fucking AI right here?
okay. Well, that you know what you're talking about,
I
right?
just fucking blew your mind,
Well, no, but
or
I
blew
mean,
my own mind, or I blew something.
have you ever seen The Matrix with Keanu Reeves?
I've walked home the Matrix way from your, which by the way, next Devil's Night
Yeah,
at the South Studio, no, 2 weeks from now.
right.
Yeah, it'd be 2 weeks from now. I got to be careful
Oh yeah,
because next week it'll probably be here because we're probably gonna have a 4-man band. We got to really figure out the setting of the microphones and
okay,
cameras and shit.
okay.
So we're gonna do 307 at the South Studio, which is Devil's Night. And when I matrix home, the cops out on the beat might think I'm up to fucking tomfoolery and shit. So I gotta be careful of that. But hey, I'm getting ahead of myself. But anyway, what were you saying?
I don't even
I
know at this
forgot.
point. I don't even know. So with the AI and yeah, I don't know. It's like you said, it's getting scary. The problem is that with the reality that they're able to create the videos with, I mean, they're able to do pretty much anything.
And that's the scary part of it is, and that's why I brought up the dream sequence because
Oh, dreaming,
what if
yeah.
what if like somebody does an AI because flights, football, and anything else, episode 305 is probably going to have anywhere in the neighborhood of 4.5 and 4.7 million streams. We all know that. Okay, we get it.
Right.
We're popular.
Yeah.
It comes with the territory.
Right.
Now, so what if somebody doesn't like my Michigan comment about, hey, Big Ten's physical football? Did somebody tell Michigan? What if that person doesn't like my comment and then all of a sudden does an AI with my voice saying death to all,
Finish the sentence, yeah.
and now all of a sudden I'm defending myself like I never fucking said
Well,
that.
just like you said that Travis Kelsey and
Jason Kelsey
or
and
Jason, not Travis.
Dan Campbell
Yeah, exactly.
said that Bad Bunny, why is Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl, blah blah blah. But yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
and you got to defend yourself.
Right.
Right.
There was bad news.
Oh,
bro.
the other AI one I saw, President Trump was standing there, and I can't remember Tate. His last name is Tate. Maybe he's an NFL player. I don't know. Just comes out of nowhere and just drills him into the side of a Winnebago or some kind of. And he's standing there like he's not standing there. President Trump is laying there in a heaped mess, and he's standing over the top, and that's how somebody Tate does it. And it's just like it. I mean, even 5 years ago, people would have been, oh my god, what just happened? You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, it's going to get to the point though where something actually happens in reality, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that's funny. That's a good one." It's like, no, that really happened. That's a reality, and nobody's gonna know. I don't know. It's yeah. So that's my only player pass because I know that could have snowballed into a lot of things, and obviously it can, and there could be a lot of discussion with it,
And it did.
and it did, and everybody's going to in the next couple of years is going to discuss like how is this beneficial and how do we use it, how do we manage it, sports, movies, just general. As much as people are sitting on their phones and scrolling through social media, and I mean, we know there's some people that can't discern between reality and what's not real.
I'm one of them because I don't even know if I'm dreaming this or I'm
Well,
sleeping right now.
they won't be able to discern it, but they won't be able to react to it appropriately. They'll react to it
But see,
inappropriately.
that's the beef on it. It's like,
Right.
what if this is a dream?
Yeah.
What if you and I are just dreaming we're doing this?
Yeah. This is a test.
All right, you want to do a quick next one to die before we go to the other one?
Yes.
All right. Some folks are going to be disappointed here, but hey, this isn't a fucking popularity contest. This is next one to die. The vetting team goes over all recipients and rulings are made. Number 3, Sandy Alomar Sr. died at 81. Hey, if you spawn a multiple time All-Star and a Hall of Famer in Sandy Alomar Jr. and Roberto Alomar, you deserve a place on next one to die.
Fair enough.
He played in 15 major league seasons, coached up until 2009. Yeah, Sandy Alomar Jr., rest in peace, buddy. Number 2, Diane Keaton, 79, father of the bride, the godfather, many, many, many more. Acclaimed actress. And then the guy I put number 1 just because who I am. Late, almost missed the deadline to next one to die. Ace Frehley, 79 years old. Is that a 4?
I'd have to look.
74 years old. Sorry. 74 years old, founding father of Kiss. There's a couple other people that passed away that some could argue should be on the list. I guess get your own podcast and
put them on there.
Live stream, put them on there. But we got Sandy, Diane, and Ace. Rest in peace, everybody. Because after all, nobody lives forever.
This is true.
And everybody I've talked to thought 71 was absolute fucking bullshit. You're going to need another boat. Or you're going to need a bigger boat. Everybody thought that was absolute bullshit.
As far as where it was placed?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not on you.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
I understand. You ready?
A little bit of a heater.
All right.
I think we've established some 60-ish%.
Now, this one's going to be a 50-50.
All right.
I'm not going to say it's a softball. Number 60.
That's my football number.
Right? Okay, well, Nate Meisel said he wanted to do it because of your age.
I'm 58, almost 60, but that's 60 is what my football number was.
All right.
I'll accept it.
All right.
Either way.
Ready?
Yep.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Boy, that could be any movie that's a feel-good story where you're trying to
if I did it with inflection and with the character's voice,
I'm gonna go Remember the Titans.
No, sir.
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Well,
I think that was actually pretty good.
to me, it sounded like E.T.
Close.
And I didn't see E.T., so I probably didn't know.
Ah, young Skywalker, you always look
I-
to the future.
Yeah,
Do or do not. There is no
one?
try.
Which one? And that was fucking higher than you're gonna need to.
Empire. The Empire Strikes Back.
All right, yeah, I don't. I'll gladly take the loss on that because that's fucking horseshit.
Well, I mean,
That's higher than you're gonna need a bigger boat.
understand. You know how many people have watched
Oh,
Star
absolutely,
Wars, right?
absolutely.
So I'm just saying, from a
And
standpoint.
that's why I said I'll gladly take
Yeah,
the
yeah.
L on that because I don't know it.
So from a standpoint of when people say, well, I tried or I'll try, a lot of people will quote and look at the person and go, do or do not. There is no try. Like that's bullshit. Try, you know what I mean? Like you tell
Well,
him.
until tonight, I've never heard anybody say that. But
Okay. In any
and
event,
I had
so
lost
that's
interest in the original Star Wars, which apparently is segment 4.
segment.
The 79 Lucasfilm
Yeah.
was 74 or 70, whatever. That was Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
That
74.
was
What are you
the
talking?
very first one.
What? Yes, that was in. Yes. I
That's
know what
the
you're
only
saying.
time I was a fan of that franchise.
In
And then
19
it got
in 1979.
convoluted, and I lost interest in everything.
Okay. After
I did
after the
watch
original.
Empire Strike Back, but I wasn't.
Yeah. Right. You didn't know it was going to be that big of a hit that you were going to
I
have to
wanted to
remember.
see Princess Leia naked.
I don't know if Carrie Fisher was ever in anything else naked.
But I wanted to see it.
Okay. Now I have another one, and
So
I don't.
Under my blanket, there were scenes where Carrie Fisher and
Okay.
what's Han Solo's name?
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford were naked.
Okay. All right. Now this is a bonus.
All right.
And I don't think you're going to get it because I'm just putting it in here because I was going through this.
You're giving another one of the 100, are you?
No.
Okay.
No, this is not one of the 100.
I was going to say that's going to ruin the franchise.
And I can't for the life of me right now tell you why or how I saw this, but who said this in what movie? If this is if I had a dick, this is where I'd tell you to suck it. Like I said, you're probably not gonna get it, but
it's an Amy Schumer movie.
But I'm gonna tell you, like, I was so shocked by the actress that said this, I had to bring it up.
All right, bring it.
Betty White.
Oh, really?
Lake Placid, 1999.
What movie was that?
Lake Placid. It was the movie Lake Placid about the giant alligator that was eating people in Lake Placid. But Betty White, I had to look up the YouTube video from the scene, and there was a cop asking.
Which one of the Golden Girls was you slept with?
Oh, you asked me this before.
Well, has your thought changed?
Well, based on this comment, maybe it was Betty White.
I'm going Rue McClanahan.
Okay, all right.
She was a filthy old slut.
All right.
B. Arthur probably knew her way around the bed room, though.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
And then there was Betty White. Well, who was the fourth one? Or was there only 3?
No, the fourth one was
the fourth one was Estelle Getty, and she was way old. Yeah, I can't even go there. It's like,
all right,
unless she pops the teeth
Oh, that's terrible. All right. So anyway, no, so you lost on that one. So we're at a little bit of either or.
Yeah, let's quick one.
All
right. Before you start feeling too sorry for him, or well, what were they paying him for anyway?
Before we start feeling too sorry for him.
All right. Well, as you touched on in segment 2, and I said, well, I'm going to defer to a segment 3. Penn State fired James Franklin after 3 consecutive, was it? Or 2? Anyway, whatever. Underperforming.
I think it was his overall record against top 10 teams
Right.
and then losing to Indiana and then Northwestern homecoming
Well,
in
losing to
Happy Valley.
Indiana is apparently no shame because Indiana fucking rolls people.
Right.
But he lost to so
But
anyway,
as badly as he lost to Indiana.
he
But
lost to UCLA,
continue.
and then he lost to Northwestern.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
So,
UCLA.
it's too bad. It's like,
UCLA,
what
Indiana,
he did
Northwestern.
such wonders for Penn State's program. Oh, fail. Oh, Ryan. Oh, blah blah blah. And like the question was before he starts feeling too sorry for him. $49 million buyout. Second largest to Jimbo Fisher at Texas A&M, which was 76. So they're fucking paying this guy $49 million to be a mediocre coach. I fucking wish the company I work for would pay me that well to say I was that mediocre. $49 million.
That's more than
fucking fire his ass.
That's more than anybody in this entire.
Hats off to James Franklin's agent. It's like, fuck you. $49 million to get fired. It's like, well, jeez. Whoa, boy. I really suck as a coach. Yeah, who cares? That's absurd, dude.
That is. Like we've been saying before. It's all monopoly money. Where is this shit coming from?
Oh, jeez.
Where is this shit coming from? $49 million to not have to work.
And that's only the second biggest buyout because Texas A&M bought out Jimbo Fisher for $76 million. It's like, how in the fuck do you?
That's like Michigan State.
Like, if Coke came to me and said, "Hey, you know what? I'll put it in perspective because I don't make as much as James Franklin did."
Right. Yes.
I don't think. I guess I'll have to bring our accountants involved. So it's like, like if my employer came to me and said, "You know what? You're fired. We're going to give you $1.7 million." Done. See ya. I'm out.
Right.
Thank you very much for everything. Love it. Continue to support your company. I'm out. We're out of here. See ya.
Yeah.
$49 million to get fired. That's fucking. What is even the fucking penalty in the fired? If you get fired, you shouldn't get paid, right?
One would think.
$49 million. And that was what the or was. It was like, well, what are we paying him for? And it's just a fucking litany of failure. And they paid this guy that much money.
Right.
It's crazy. Right.
Yeah. I don't know. And then on top of that, they got to come up with all the NIL money that they got to pay their athletes.
Yes.
Yeah. So. Which I understand is becoming a problem in the sense that teams that aren't doing well, their players.
Who saw that coming?
I don't know. Some of their players are like, well, if I'm injured, I'm still getting 6 figures. And hey,
that's the downfall of that. If anybody thought NIL was a good idea.
Yeah. So now the first lawsuit of an Ohio quarterback in high school. They said that this kid's worth 6 figures. He's number 1 ranked quarterback in the country, according to all the different metrics and analytics and, Street and Smith and whatever. Supposedly, going to Ohio State next year. So mom filed a suit. He should be getting 6 figures right now as a high school athlete. I mean, it's I don't know where somebody stops it or how they stop it, but it is now spinning out of control. Because I've heard from, and I'm this is going to make me sound like who's the NFL source who gets all the information?
Adam Schefter.
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 I mean, I don't wanna sound like him, but my sources are telling me that, there are, there's Division I athletes that are hurt, that just kinda have a shitty attitude, and they're like, "I'm getting 6 figures. Shit happens."
If you
Yeah.
didn't see that coming, then shame on you for being so naive.
Correct. Correctamundo.
All right, do you have a fuck you, Dave? 'Cause I'll hit the music if you do, but
No,
I've had a fantastic week, buddy.
I will do an opposite because I didn't give a shout out at the beginning. I'm gonna give a shout out to the
All
staff.
right, so we're gonna go with get well soon. We want you to get well.
Yeah.
Because that's the music we play. They kind of like the anti fuck you.
Where do you hear that music? I don't think we've
Seinfeld.
huh? Oh, okay. All
Seinfeld.
right. This is Seinfeld. No, the staff at the Hemlock Med Express. I mean, if they didn't act the way they did and in the timely fashion that they did act, I probably wouldn't be here right now because I'd be attending to some other matters. So kudos to them for knowing what to do, when to do, how to do it.
There's never a wait there either.
Never a wait
Hemlock Med Express is the bomb.
there. So kudos to
Shout
them.
out to them.
And it's Macy, I believe it was PA Macy, physician's assistant, and the staff there. So I was kind of like, well, I was a little distraught and little focused, and so I didn't get the names of anybody else. But kudos to them. Awesome. Good job.
Hats off and thank you very much.
Yes. All right.
All right, my favorite of the night. Oddly enough, the Belgian triple, Belgian quad. Belgians a lot of times leave me disappointed. I like this a lot. 3.94. My favorite of the night.
3.94. 3.70. I can't exactly put my finger on it why I couldn't go higher. Let's see. Belgian triple kickstand company. Maybe my palate was just still off from the Fat Cat IPA. It's a 3.7, so it's a decent rating.
Sure it is.
It's good. But I've been pretty high on Belgian triples, especially the Belgian quads. Maybe it's a fuller mouthfeel, not quite as crisp as some of the Belgian triple slash quads that we've had in the past. So maybe that's why I'm got it at the 3.7. All right.
You be you, Dave.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Fist bump. All right. Well, 2.1 thousand people didn't like it as much as me. Liked it a smidge better than you. 3.77.
All right.
I'm really my only fucking anxiety moment of this episode 305 is the horrible pour. You didn't have the
No.
I had no horrible pours. You had no horrible pours, period. I had no horrible pours except the trick or treat or whatever the fuck that fucking thing is called. But I'm not gonna shit on Fat Orange Cat because we love us some Fat Orange Cat.
Yeah, we do.
That's almost like a euphemism for something, right? But anyway, folks.
Yep.
So look down bottom of my glass. I can see I'm out of beer. And as the late, great Stuart Scott would say, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the heck up out of here.